All right, so college football is almost back, and the coaches poll has come out for the preseason. Let's pull that up and take a look at it. I don't really have much of an issue with this list. We're going to stay focused on the top 10 for now. At number 1, Texas, Arch Manning being the starting quarterback there, nephew of Eli and Peyton Manning, obviously. This is actually the first time Texas has ever been number 1 in a preseason coaches poll. A lot of expectations. That'll be tested immediately, starting off at Ohio State, number 2 on this list, last year's champion. Though I don't like them, Ohio State always a threat to be national champion. Jeremiah Smith, wide receiver there, anticipated highly. Very likely to be just another great Ohio State wide receiver. Looking at Penn State behind Drew Aller, who I do like at QB, but still, James Franklin leading this team. I think he looks great in games they're supposed to win, but his record in big games is just terrible, so it's hard to get excited about Penn State. But either way, I'm fine with them being there. Georgia, always a great defensive team, led by Gunnar Stockton. At QB this year, and while he's played before, his only start was last year in the playoff against Notre Dame, which was a mix of good and bad. Either way, Kirby Smart very high on him this year. And speaking of Notre Dame, making it to the national championship last year, losing to Ohio State, head coach Marcus Freeman hasn't named a new starting quarterback, but it looks like CJ Carr might be that guy. A lot of analysts big on him, Kirk Herbstreit being one of them. They're going to look to have a bounce back season starting off at Miami. Moving on, Clemson coming in at number 6. They've kind of been trying to look to get back to where they were for a while there under Deshaun Watson back in those days, Trevor Lawrence. I think they finally found their guy, and Cade. He's in that top 3 of Heisman odds, behind Arch Manning and Garrett Nussmeier of LSU. Oregon at number 7, great program overall. Unfortunately, Evan Stewart, their number 1 wideout, out for season through injury already. That coming in this offseason. Probably going to start more at QB after Dylan Gabriel leaving for the NFL. Not sure what to think of Oregon at this moment, but they always do well, so I'm fine with them there. Then there's number 8, Bama. Obviously, Bama should be in the top 10. They always will be, probably for the next 100 years. They have 3 quarterbacks right now without deciding a starter. Simpson probably being the most ready to go right now, looks the best at the moment. But then you got someone like Russell, who is the most anticipated guy coming in, highly touted. Not sure what direction they'll go, but either way, it's Bama, so we know they're going to be good. Moving on to LSU at number 9, Garrett Nussmeier being the quarterback there. He's number 2 in the Heisman odds behind Arch Manning. Coming at number 10, Miami Hurricanes, my team. Carson Beck at QB starting from Georgia, replacing Cam Ward, who was the number 1 pick for the Tennessee Titans. Carson Beck was always a roller coaster, but he does have talent, so at least there's something there to kind of drive us forward. We have been very inconsistent at the quarterback position before Cam Ward, so I'm kind of excited about that. Looking at week 1 overall, as I mentioned, Texas at Ohio State to start the year. Probably couldn't put together a better game. Then you got Bama at Florida State, 2 big schools that are always going to be in contention. LSU at Clemson, that should be a great one. And then Notre Dame at Miami. Hopefully the U can get a win to start the season against a very good opponent. Very excited for college football, and I can't wait for week 1.